back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel, I thought I would get back into my vinyl collection series. I haven't done this for so long. I believe the last time I did part 2 of this was maybe about April last year, so it's long overdue. And I will just say, guys, for anyone that really has been enjoying this series so far, massive apologies for the hefty delay. I've just been meaning to get back onto this series for so long, and I just thought, because I've been wanting to kind of mix up with my content and stuff, so I thought this would be a good opportunity as well to get back into my vinyl collection series. So enough waffling on, I'm gonna just get right into it now. And yeah, this is just all the letter B, a little bit out of order, but we just gotta let it be. So yeah, the first one we've got is, apologies by the way guys, I don't have the ring light as well, so we're just gonna have to rely on the camera, but also this main beam in this room as well. But we've got a fairly original copy of Pet Sounds, which is just one of the most timeless, wonderful albums that's ever come to the history of music. It is just absolutely superb, absolutely wonderful. I think this album is turning 60 this year as well, and on a nice Capitol label, that one. So yeah, really just majestically good. One of the greatest albums ever, and yeah, absolutely phenomenal. Pet Sounds. Used to be a record shop called Pet Sounds in Newcastle way back when as well. Then we've got Party, which this is not particularly great, but it's got its fun tracks on there. I think they've kind of just been doing this like kind of just for a little bit of fun and that in the studio. And yeah, they've got a version of The Times They Are Changing on there. Yeah, so I think there's a couple of covers, but that's not a bad one. Not a bad one. And on a mono there, and I think, is it just I think this is the different Capitol label there as well. But yeah, that's that one. Party from the Beach Boys. Then we have the Beach Boys Today. Yeah, I've got a soft spot for this album, to be fair. Do You Want to Dance is a good song. Help Me Rhonda. Dance Dance Dance. Please Let Me Wonder. Some good songs on this one, to be fair. Really do like this one. And yeah, just on the Capitol label for that one, the Beach Boys Today. This is amazing. I love this album. I think I came across this album through James Griffiths a few years ago, actually. I think it was Summer Days. Great album, this. I really do like this album. Yeah, you've got a different version of Help Me Rhonda. California Girls is a good song, and Your Dream Comes True. Yeah, some good stuff on there, and I think that's, yeah, Capitol. Oh, bit of purple Capitol label now as well. Wonderful stuff. Then we've got All Summer Long. Yeah, this is another really good one that's got I Get Around, which is on there as well. But look at that cover as well. That cover is very vintage, very stylistic. And All Summer Long, and yeah, Carl's Big Chance. Really great stuff, produced by Brian Wilson as well, of course. And this came out, I think, 1964 on Capitol as well. And yeah, really good one, that one. That's a really underrated album, that one. Got this, I think I got this one from, I think it was Mama Row Records in Whitley Bay a few years ago. And this is I think this is like a reissue of Surfer Girl. This one was a little bit forgettable for me, but yeah, it was not too bad. This has got Surfer Girl, the single on there, I believe, and then Boogie Woogie. So yeah, it was all right, this one, but in this nice sleeve there, polyline. So yeah, decent ones. $5.99, that's a pretty good deal actually for a Beach Boys album, to be fair. So yeah, not a bad one, that one though. Little Do Cope, 32, The Beach Boys. Yep. I don't think I've listened to this one in a little while, actually. I can't really remember this one, to be fair. This one was all right. I don't think I've listened to it for probably a few years, but it was not bad. Surfing Safari, though, was good. Yeah, this is one of their, I think this is one of their first studio albums. It's got Surfing Safari, County Fair. So, yeah. Good one, that one. And I think Capsule. Is this on the... Yeah, Capsule label there as well. So that's Surfing. And now we're going to get onto some Beatles. I think these are all Beatles related stuff as well for the rest of the video. Bands on the Run by Wings. Classic album from 1973. Linda McCartney, Denny Lane's on there, but yeah, you've got some wonderful tracks on here. Band on the Run, Bluebirds, Jets, yeah, no Words, Picasso's Last Words, yeah. Great stuff, that one. And, you've got a bit of an inner sleeve with that one as well, and we'll have a look at the label. Nice label to that one as well, guys. Yeah, pretty good stuff. And a really good album as well. I do need to give this one another listen, actually. I've not listened to any Paul McCartney and Wings for a long time. So, yeah, I'll have to put that right, to be fair. The only George Harrison solo album that I've got, in all fairness. And, yeah, I do remember... Sort out after the video. I do remember, yeah, this one being a pretty good one, just self-titled, isn't it? George Harrison. This has got Love Comes to Everyone and Soft Touch, a track called Easter in there. Yeah, I do really like this one, to be fair. This was a good one. And, a bit of a funky label there, actually, on Dark Horse Records. Dark Horse Records. So yeah, not listened to this one in a while, to be fair, like. So yeah, that's that one. George Harrison. Need to listen to a lot more of Beatles solo stuff as well. Then we've got Mind Games, which is this is a good album. The title song, Meat City, I Know. One Day at a Time. Yeah, good album, that one. Haven't listened to it for a long time, but yeah, forgot these came in like inner sleeves so as well, to be fair. But yeah, we'll have a look at that one on the Apple label. Yeah. Fantastic stuff, man. It's great looking back at my vinyl collection again and just remind myself, wow, you know what? I've not listened to a lot of these albums for many a year, so good to it's a good kind of reminder there. John Lennon Plastic Ono Band. Got this dirt cheap $3.99 from Vinyl Tap in Huddersfield about over 10 years ago now, I think it was. Nice inner sleeves, and is this on the Apple? Yeah, so pretty good stuff. Haven't listened to that album in many, many years, guys, but yeah, do remember it being very, very good. Then yeah, Beatles for the rest of this part 3 of my vinyl collection. We've got Let It Be. Bit out of order, by the way, guys. I do apologise that they're a bit, just a bit out of order there in terms of how I was meant to show them. But yeah, obviously, great album, Two of Us, Dig a Pony, Across the Universe, I've Got a Feeling, that Get Back, The Long and Winding Road, absolutely wonderful stuff, and a wonderful final album for the Beatles. Yeah. And again on the Apple label as well. So yeah, really good stuff. Fantastic. And that cover. absolutely fantastic. Possibly my second favourite Beatles album. This one, Abbey Road, absolutely superb. One of the greatest albums ever. Yeah, George Martin, Geoff Emerick and Philip McDonald that worked on this album. And yeah, just again, great song after great song. We've come together. Something, Octopus's Garden, I Want You, Here Comes the Sun, Mean Mr. Mustard, Golden Slumbers, which Elbow also covered, Carry That Way. Yeah, superb. The Beatles are just great, aren't they, man? Intrigued by that new biopic, actually. That'll be pretty interesting. The classic The White Album, not one of my favourite Beatles albums, but I do really enjoy it. I think this copy's seen better days. I know there's the one where you get the photos as well, and yeah, the postcards in there, but yeah, I do really like that one. It's still a good album. While My Guitar Gently Sweeps, Revolution 9, Honey Pie, Blackbird is on there as well, Dear Prudence, which Susie and the Banshees covered, Back in the USSR, yeah, classic album. Not one of my favourite Beatles albums, but it's still a good one. Then we've got Sgt. Pepper's, controversially not one of my favourite Beatles albums, but I still can't fault it. It is still a work of accomplishment from the Beatles, front, left, right and centre. Obviously a little help from my friends, Fixing a Hole, Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kai, Lovely Rita, yeah, Getting Better, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and She's Leaving Home. That's one of my favourite Beatles songs as well. So yeah, beautiful album that, guys. And yeah, I can see why, and on the Parlophone label on that one. And yeah, one of the most influential albums ever as well. It's absolutely awesome. Love the Beatles. Who doesn't love the Beatles, man? They're just absolutely great. Brilliant stuff. And then we've got Revolver, which is turning 60 this year. One of the greatest albums ever and just absolutely amazing. This would definitely be, I think, my third favourite Beatles album. And we're probably going to get onto my favourite one in a minute. But yeah, absolutely superb. Absolutely love it. Again, I do need to get a nice reissue of that one, to be fair. Long overdue, but yeah, one of the greatest albums of all time, obviously. Let's have a look, obviously. Taxman, Eleanor Rigby, I'm Only Sleeping, Yellow Submarine, She Said, Tomorrow Never Knows, Dr. Robert, yep, And Your Bird Can Sing. Love it. What an album. What a cracking album. Then, I think that might be Tim's favourite Beatles album, to be fair. Can totally see why, Tim, because it's absolutely superb. Then we've got Help, which I think is an underrated Beatles album. Obviously, you've got Yesterday, Ticket to Ride. You've got to Hide Your Love Away. Tell Me What You See. Good album, that one. Good album. On the Black Parlophone label there. I think I got this for a superb deal, actually, years ago. I think I got it for like, probably a couple of quid. Good one, that. One of my almighty bargains in my collection, A Hard Day's Night, for £1. And it actually plays pretty well for £1. So, yeah, from Beatdown Records, I got this for about, I think it was maybe about 2018 or something. But, yeah, absolutely love this album. This is probably my top 5 Beatles albums. I'll Be Back, Before Arnie, as the Terminator, then Things We Said Today, Can't Buy Me Love, Tell Me Why, Hard Day's Night, of course. Yeah, classic album. And I do need to I do need to get the Beatles film at some point, actually, in my collection as well. I do need to get those films in my music-related physical media Blu-ray collection. Love it. With the Beatles, Again, sorry guys, these are a bit out of order, but we've got Rollover Beethoven, you know, like Chuck Berry, cover there, apologies about that. Hold Me Tight, Money, Please Mr. Postman, All My Loving, which I absolutely love. Yeah, great stuff, that one. And on Parlophone, that one. So that is that one with the Beatles. And the last one for the Beatles today in this video, and this is definitely hands down my favourite Beatles album, Rubber Soul. Wonderful, absolutely fantastic album this, guys. I think that turned 60 last year. Drive My Car, Norwegian Wood, Nowhere Man, Michelle, What Goes On, I'm Looking Through You. The track Girl is amazing track on there. In My Life, which is possibly on another day my favourite Beatles song. Yeah. Oh, fantastic stuff, man. Again, seen a little bit better days, the inner sleeve now, but just great to have. And it's a fair original press as well. But yeah, absolutely love Rubber Soul. Some of these Beatles pressings used to belong to my granddad as well. And it's just, yeah, it's just absolutely great to kind of, something to kind of treasure there. And the last one, I did say was the Beatles for the rest of this collection video, but I do tell a lie. I did forget that I pulled this one off the shelf as well. But yeah, I do love jazz music, as I think some of you might know. I do absolutely love jazz. If anything, I do want to get more and more jazz albums at some point in my collection. And this is a significant jazz album, All the Merry Way. Time Out by the Dave Brubeck Quartet. Oh, fantastic album, man. What an album. Take 5. The most iconic song here, but yeah, wonderful stuff. Neat. I don't think I've listened to too much else from Dave Brubeck, so yeah, it'd be good to, yeah, get onto that, because this is absolutely superb. And obviously, yeah, I think that's been referenced in many films as Take 5, to be fair. So that's the Dave Brubeck Quartet. And that's it, guys, for part 3 of my vinyl collection. So yeah, I'll try and continue on with this series this month, because yeah, I do really want to continue on with this vinyl collection series. Again, guys, massive apologies it's taken me this long to do part 3 of this, but I thought this would just be a nice chilled video and just a good, another good way to kind of sort of spice up my variety of content there, and other video ideas I want to do for the channel as well. So yeah, do let me know your thoughts on any of these albums and any of these bands, artists that I've talked about here today on the channel. I would love to know all of that good stuff in the comments down below there. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye, take care guys, thank you so much.